I'm like Sena Movito. Bad boys like you. I like bad boys like you. Ooh, boys like you. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tribe Tips. Yes, we're gonna have one last episode. The next episode will be the last episode for the season. I hope you guys have enjoyed the season so far. I hope you've learned something, yeah? So we're gonna go straight into this video. Like I said, Tribe Tips is a weekly series where I share information that I've learned during my time in the dance industry and moving forward. And I hope to spark a conversation between us so that we can exchange ideas, knowledge, and find a way to create long-lasting careers for all of us. Yes? Okay, so today's video is going to be focusing on credit, the importance of credit. Yep. Today's video is going to be subjective. It's going to be mostly subjective, but like I said, I always leave articles in the description box for you guys to go read. Today's articles, I'm not really going to touch on them as much as I used to in the previous episodes, but I'm going to just talk about the cases that I highlighted in these different articles. And if you want to go read and get more information, obviously the information is going to be provided to you because I give credit. Okay, so the way I'm going to divide this is into what I like to call professional credit and then social media credit. Now, as an Afro dancer, I feel like the line between these two things are very blurred because majority of us Afro dancers have created our careers utilizing social media. So technically, social media is kind of like our resume in a way, or like our platform to build our fan base, network and all that good stuff. Cool. So now I wanted to find a way I could define professional credit. So I'm going to explain this. Hopefully it's not as confusing. But professional credit is when a platform that is used to officially release content associated with your profession gives you credit. Now, what does that mean? So, for example, if I am a journalist, if I write a story and I give it to the New York Times and they pay me for that story, if it is published in the paper or online, they have to give me credit, right? Or if, let's say, I'm an actor and I work on a film that eventually lands in a movie theater or eventually lands like, what's it called? And Netflix or any streaming platform, they have to, obviously movies have credits page. Within those credits page, they have to give me credit for it, right? If I'm a dancer or choreographer, if I work on a music video, if they were to put it on YouTube, which is basically the official place for music video releases, apart from TV, but YouTube I think is the main platform for music videos, you have to give credit. If credit is even given within the video, you have to give credit. Sometimes there's situations where, let's say there's no credit in the video, but in the description box, there's credit given. Or if, let's say, there's no credit given in the description box, there's an official director call sheet that the production company has. So if someone wants to find this information, they can contact the production company. The director gives them the call sheet that has everyone credited correctly. Cool. Now, why I want to make this distinction is that if, let's say, using the example of Netflix, if, let's say, I act in a movie, right? If I act in a movie and on the Netflix platform, they have the credits page in the movie, etc., etc. If Netflix decides to take a clip from that movie to promote it on Twitter or Instagram, I do not expect Netflix to put the whole credits page in this caption. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the difference between what I like to call professional credit and social media credit. Now, why I think the line is a little bit blurred, especially for a lot of dancers and Black creators online. If you guys know about the Renegade situation, the Renegade creator, so she's a 14-year-old girl who'd created a viral choreography to one of K-Camp's songs and is known as the Renegade dance. So another creator who has a bigger following took her choreography, put it on TikTok, and went viral, but did not tag her. Now, my thing, and this is my opinion, I don't feel like on someone's social media platform, you cannot force someone to tag you. You would like for the person to tag you, but they're not legally obligated to tag you. Now, the only issue comes when the person starts to push it as their own. So you've taken my content and you're now starting to push it as your own. And another issue now comes when you start to monetize or capitalize from my own creation. So in the example of the Renegade situation, the bigger content creator who took her choreography and took it to TikTok obviously had like over, I think she says she had well over 20 million followers on TikTok. So it blew up to people started saying that she was the creator of the dance, or she was the face for the dance, to her being flown out for All-Star Weekend and she's teaching the All-Star dancers the Renegade dance, her dance, and you know, Black Twitter like literally came for her neck. So in a situation like that, I think credit should be given. I feel like, okay, for example, if let's say Ellen brought her on the show, I think something like that would kind of be like, if Ellen were to bring the TikTok creator on the show, that would be a issue. Yes, that would be an issue. Now, if let's say she says, okay, Ellen, yes, I know I made this dance popular. However, I want the creator to come with me. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, in this situation, like the best scenario happened where, you know, due to Black Twitter, Ellen actually brought the creator on and she's gotten her due credit. Cool. So that's all I have to say about social media for now. Now, when it comes to Afro dancers, now there are certain ways that I see our content is being spread. For example, someone can learn your choreography, recreate it, post it on Instagram, and tag you. Another way it can happen, let's say party promoters, they will take your videos, they will use it to promote their parties, and they will tag you. Another way is like, okay, let's say someone attends your class or someone learns your dance move, they'll recreate it, they would tag you. So a question that someone asked me was like, if someone uses your dance move in a choreography, do you think that they should tag you? And that was a question where I was just like, so it's a little iffy, because it's like, are you saying that now if I use, let's say for example, show in my choreography, or if I use like what's it called, the Running Man in my choreography, every move I use in my choreography, every time I post a video, I have to break everything down? I feel like that's unrealistic. Let's just be honest with ourselves, it's unrealistic. But I feel when someone takes your choreography, your sequence, because there's nothing new under the sun. You just take bits and pieces that you've seen and you create a unique sequence. Now, if someone takes your choreography, verbatim, creates it and puts it online and starts to push it as their own, I feel like you do have a case. Now, there was another situation that happened to me where I was just like, okay, I can kind of understand the moves, debate. Because when I created the eggplant choreography, there was another dancer who had created to the same song, literally used every move that I used within my original choreography, but just changed the sequence. So when I was watching, I was like, okay, yes, this is not the exact like order that I did it. However, you're using the same exact moves, you're just switching the sequence. So now do I say, okay, no, this is still my choreography because you use the same moves? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, where do we draw that line between a move and a dance? Because like, according to the article that I am going to put in the description bar, it says that a dance move cannot be copyrighted, but a choreography can. But then the line between both But the line between both is very mucky, you know, because it's like, okay, so a choreography consists of movement. So if someone takes like the movement that I've done within my choreography but changes the sequence, does it make it any less of my choreography? I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. But guys, all I'm saying is that credit and payment, especially as a professional dancer, credit and payment are requirements and not a privilege. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I'm not saying this because it's like, oh, I just want you guys to like, you know, go with this new philosophy. This is like what it is. Like in the actual real world, in the entertainment industry, even if you're paid $0 or $15,000 or $5 million, payment and credit are required unless a discussion is had. Obviously, you can negotiate payment. For credits, sometimes people don't even like what's it called? Have to discuss that. The only time it's probably discussed, majority of the time, is like when, for example, if let's say someone says like, okay, I want you to work on this project, but I don't want to give you credit, I want to buy you out with something. Or if let's say as a songwriter, let's use a songwriter as an example, I want you to write this song for me, I want to take your song, but I want to buy you out, so like I don't have to give you credit as a songwriter, and what's it called? Sign an NDA. Cool. That's a conversation that happens. But if let's say that conversation doesn't happen, I buy your song, there's no way you can now say, okay, I'm going to put this song out but not credit you as a songwriter. Or if I go out and say that I wrote this song, that I'm legally wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a conversation like that should happen if credit is not given. If credit does not want to be given, but then you also have to pay a buyout fee. I feel like the same should apply, or does apply, to choreography too. If you're gonna use my intellectual property in your final product, credit has to be given. If something, what's it called? If credit wants to be kept, or like if let's say you don't want to give credit to anybody, you want to push the story as, okay, yeah, you're the one who choreographed it or something, you have that conversation behind the scenes, you pay me a buyout fee, you have me sign an NDA, and we Gucci. So how do you guys feel about, you know, social media and credit? Do you feel like if anyone uses your dance move, that credit should be given? And do you think that people should be legally obligated to give you credit if they use any of your intellectual property? So from your party promoters, because there's some party promoters that would just be taking videos anyhow, and just using it to promote their parties, but then again, they don't give money, you know, to these dancers because you're using my content to promote something that you're making money from. I guess my question is, do you think that, okay, social media credit and payment, I don't know why I'm doing the quotes, but social media credit and payment should be given to people in the instance, like for example, a party promoter using your content to promote something that's making money for them? Should a conversation happen between that promoter and that dancer where it's like, hey, if you're using my content, you need to pay me. If you're using my content on YouTube or any platform you can monetize, right? Credit should be given. Should credit be given? Should payment actually be given? The renegade dancer who was flown out for All-Star Weekend to do and teach and get paid to be there as the renegade face for a dance that she did not create. Should she give a cut to the actual creator? And should she have given credit? Even guys saying like, hey guys, when she's recording a video, hey guys, so this dance was created by Jalaya, I think that's how you pronounce her name. But I'm gonna teach you guys. And then I'm going to send 50% of my money to Jalea. Yeah? So guys, like I said, all the articles are going to be posted down below in the description bar, in the description box. So definitely subscribe, comment, answer the question. Let me know. Like I said, this is the second to last episode. So next Wednesday will be the last episode for this season. And then we're probably going to start back up again towards the end of this year. I hope this is very, very informative to you guys. And I hope this does spark a conversation. Again, if you want to support the movement, Third World Tribe merch will be down. The link will be down below in the description box. buy your sweatshirts, buy your crew necks, buy your t-shirts, and support the movement. Guys, I am currently on a class tour despite of this virus, the Ubu Casa tour. So definitely I will put that link below. We're going to be releasing more dates, more places. We're going to be coming to a lot of different countries, a lot of different continents. So definitely see if you're on that list and come out and support. So have a blessed day. Yes.